Hello, everybody. It's your boy Kerry, and this week has been a hectic week for me, and has also been a great week. But let's start with the bad side. Excuse me. So, three accounts gone, right? One funded account and two evaluations, which all of the accounts were in phase two, and one was 25k with QT, one 25k with Titan Capital, which was the funded, and 150k with Titan Capital as well, the phase two, right? So basically, here's what's been happening. I've been trading these accounts for months, right? I've been trading this account for months. I only trade indices on these accounts, and lately the market have been sort of ups and down. So you see a good setup, Trump tweets, and boom. But I'm not trying to blame Trump for everything. Like, at the end of the day, reviewing what really happened, it was still my fault. It was still my fault for trying to start trading another session, which I don't normally trade them. I didn't even for test it or back test it on anything. Like, I just started trading the session. You can normally only trade New York session for indices, but then started trading Asia, trying to force setups on Asia just because I'm like trying to avoid Trump's speeches that affects the market. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that's just basically it. And in the end, this is what cost me. So let me explain what happened overall, right? Alright, so as you all know, I normally trade only the New York session, right? Most of the times before price, I have a time where if price like gets, if I have a trade, right, and if price gets to my area interest, let's say 5 o'clock, at 5 o'clock London time, right, I want to be taking, I only trade from, I look for setups to enter from the 2:30, after the 2:30 which is the 9:30 New York Stock Exchange open. After that time, I wait, I look for my entries or anything. So when I get my entries, I take my trade within that time frame till 5 p.m. London time. If I don't like get my entry within that time, I'm done, which helps me reduce over trading and taking some silly setups. And but then what happened, I switched to them trading Asia session. No for testing, no back testing on demo or anything. I just went in straight with the evals, and started fucking me up, because from there I started taking um losses that were unnecessary. If I had just like stayed out of those sessions, right? Because for me, my system works best with the New York. I haven't like for tested or back tested them my system with other sessions. So when I take a loss, over trading will not kick in, and from there, if I take a loss again, I need to revenge trade. With revenge trade and everything, that's just over trading alongside everything, right? So like risk management left the chat, and I ended up losing 3 accounts, which I think, that was almost like 100k in evals that I lost. And the CFD films, but yeah, it's still part of the game, because even though I had those bad times, I was still trading like metals, gold to be precise. I was trading gold, and was going pretty well. Took 3 trades last week, all on the same day. I think Wednesday, took 3 trades, which one was lost, 2 were winning trades, resulting in over 7x to reward, if I'm correct. Getting me funded and everything, but I'll talk about this in another video. And yeah, so let me tell you that the things, 1 or 2 things I learned with all of these losses. So after losing those accounts, especially my funded, I really felt like bad, because that was the first funded account I got. I think I got this year. That was the first funded account. The indices haven't really been treating me nicely. I'll take a trade, hits my stop loss, take a good trade, you know, goes my direction, 2 risks to reward, 2.5 risks to reward. When I go break even, it comes back, hit me at break even, and it was just really crazy and like messing with me, you know. And earlier this year, I was like, I won't be trading gold this year because gold was messing me up. But I managed to like adjust my system with gold, and gold has been like the only pair that's giving me most profits. Indices are giving me money as well, but gold has given me the most. Over 70% of the profits I've made so far during Q1 and Q2 of this year has been from gold, right? So I got some packed accounts with Titan Capital. I got some packed account with them. Contacted their support already to release to reactivate the accounts back. The accounts are back up, which I'll be trading those accounts now. I just need to focus back on everything. I don't necessarily need to trade every day because it started getting to my head like, and when I show up every day, I need to take a trade, which that isn't the case. At least 2 good trades in a week is okay. That's like, that's great. 2 good trades in a week. So if I learn this, I should just stop with the Asian session. There's no need for me trying to force it. Like, there's no need to be trying to force it because trading those accounts actually, it's like I'm trading like 2 different people like in me, you know. Trading indices, I'll just have like a different type of feeling. But yet when I go to my other account which I trade Google on, it's like a different person, just 2 different emotions and stuff. So I'll just try to readjust everything and adapt to the current market conditions. I know it's really messy, but and it's really harder right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really harder right now, but I just need to adapt. There's nothing else I can do. I can't keep whining around, complaining. Nah, yeah, people, because there are literally people out here still smashing Nasdaq, smashing US 30, right? So why can't it be me at the end of the day? So yeah, I just need to readjust everything because I was saying most of the trades I was taking were basically out of my trading rules. I have my trading rules even right here on my wall, so I could just look at them. But I was doing everything I was doing was completely against the rules, you know, and everything on my system entry models. So I'm just going to like readjust everything back, take these accounts. I'm gonna like start documenting these accounts if I'm still gonna blow them or I'm gonna pass them right here on YouTube. There were 3 of the accounts, 25k each, right? One I'll be risking above 1%, let's say 2% plus, then one I'll take it slowly. I'm 2 of them I'll take it slowly, right? So that's just basically it for. And at the end of the day, like, am I really disappointed? Of course, you know, but trading isn't always about like making money or never losing like back to back. Sometimes we'll make money too much. Like, there are times when I make money too much, right? Like when I'm winning back to back, I'll be like, no, this feeling, it isn't good. Like, let me even take a couple of 1 or 2 losses to help me readjust, because there was a time, I think back in April, I took 9 losses trading metals, right? 9 losses, like back to back to back, 9. The 3 setups I missed during those times, price that didn't tap me, right? I lost, I missed those setups, which those setups that gotten me out because they were high risk to reward setups. Like, I had 9 losing streak, the highest recorded, but still, out of those accounts, I still managed to get those accounts back to break even and even pass some of them to the next stage, right? From a 9% drawdown, so which is crazy. The good thing is, with that account, as one of the account was a 9% drawdown, so I wasn't risking like the same on all the accounts, and that's one thing I find most of us doing. Some setups, like, you need to know your entry model, so you don't really risk like the same. You can't be risking, like, let's say for instance you risk 1% base trade, right? Risking 1% every trade. I cannot really recommend that, because doing that 9 losing streaks, there's some setups that I saw that were high risk to reward was worth the risk. The reward was worth the risk, but not worth the 1%. So I ended up risking like 0.5%, and you know hit stop loss. Like there was a trade I took that time, it went to my 7 risk reward, which I risked was 0.5%, but I ended up making over 2 point something percent of that, you know. So sometimes that really like helped me a lot. And I've already gotten back some accounts. Like I said, those pack accounts, I've already gotten the accounts back, and I've really seen that I've been fucked up and everything. So I just need to come back stronger with these accounts, right? And I'm going to document everything. I'm going to take those accounts, come back stronger. If I'm going to blow it, so be it. If I'm going to pass it, I'm going to document everything here for you guys to see. So I make sure I follow my rules, do everything. Catch you guys in the next one.